put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Panel down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me, ballin' jump man. Touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Eddie. Watch it, Oscar. 21G, 21G.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long.
Ready, Jack? Out, out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's hot. Outside. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Throw across his body is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. Get this complete right side to Otten. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's to Waddle again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Tell about three, kick. Tell about three, kick.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Cade Otton, touchdown Miami.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brown 80!
Here's the first carry from that from Kentucky. Ray Davis. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6.
Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ooh. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Allen gonna give it to Cook, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. 3rd down coming up.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll start on the ground. It's H.M. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Tua. Rolling to the left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll try and run here with Cook. 1st down and more inside the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Brown 80! Look out!
Here's Cook. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Look out!
Now a give on the ground. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal.
What's that?
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bill.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Fake the head. Now, Tua. Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is 3rd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Flushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on a 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
And the Dolphin first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Hey, 21 TN. Solo left Zion. Longer, long.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. That's taken in by Achane. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number two kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Look out!
On first and 10, it's Cook. He works free, right side. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Dolphins 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Forced out left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, tight. 5 wide. Hey, tight. Hey, alert. Hey, tight.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifochi Melifonwu. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. That is caught left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
That one complete. It's the tight end, Cotton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. 2nd and 5.
Ready. Come on, 3, kick.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And And the Dolphins have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Here's H.N. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Out. We go.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
What's that?
That's to Kincaid once again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We go.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And looks like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down. One more time with Cook. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal?
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pass complete. It's Waddle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run, and it's A-Chan. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Ready.
Here's 2. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo.
From the gun, here's Tua. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
All right, go, go, go. Ready. Double word hard. Hard, hard, hard.
They snap it to Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball, get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible, and this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
on second down. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Dolphins 24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Achane, running left. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua gonna throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's gonna force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was trying to get it to touch. Kill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's taken in. They're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Achane. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs. Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
All right, go.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On the run to the right. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10.
56, 56. Half 10. Round 80.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Alert. 180.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And now the timeout is called, so 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot, this to force overtime. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll find his running back, Cooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the back.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Stop. 180!
From the gun, Josh Allen. Moving left. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Go! Viking 18! Alert! It's out!
Here's Cook. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
180!
They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
180! Look out!
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.